Christmas will never be the same.
Twerk the center, twerk the center, twerk the center, and his little elf crew. Twerk the center, twerk the center, twerk the center, and his reindeer too. Twerk the center, twerk the center, twerk the center. You know what to do. Twerk the center, twerk the center, twerk the center. Just twerk at the center.
Twerking is the sin, I gotta twerk it like this.
Hey y'all, this video is sponsored by WillOnAWhim Health. One major blind spot for anyone starting their fitness journey is having a way to track it all. You kind of need data to see if you're improving or if something has to change. And the WillOnAWhim Health Body Pod is really a game changer here because it's pretty much an in-body scan that you can do at home. It measures 40+ different health metrics and helps with all of the things that are relevant to your fitness journey, like activity, sleep, and nutrition. It can sync with Fitbit, Apple, Samsung Health, and more to really get you all of the data that you need to improve your fitness journey. It gives you history reports and weekly health scores, and that's nice and everything, but it's not just spitting out data at you, it's also giving you personalized insights so that you can make sense of all those numbers. Literally giving you recommendations on how to improve, and it includes workout plans just for you. I've used like just a weight scale in the past, but that doesn't give you the full picture. Sometimes you could be gaining weight because of growth in muscle mass and not in fat. So using the WillOnAWhim Health Body Pod can help you see things more clearly. It's super easy to use and connect to your phone for all of the data readout in the app. So if you're interested, go ahead and check it out at the link down below and use my code WillOnAWhim for a special discount that actually stacks on top of WillOnAWhim Health's current sale so that you can get up to 50% off. That code is going to be valid for 7 days, so take advantage of it. And the Body Pod is actually FSA and HSA eligible. So if you have either, you can actually get it covered for free. Thanks to WillOnAWhim Health for sponsoring today's video. Speaking of the video, let's get back into it. Good morning, everybody.
How y'all doing this morning?
Today, I'm gonna take you all with me to the gym. Yes! Okay, so first I start off by just getting some sunlight, ho. Because if I don't get the sunlight, it gets spooky. And when I say spooky, I mean depressed. First, I'm gonna soak up all that sunlight.
Yes, yes! Entire house!
I also need a smoothie, so I'm gonna make my smoothie. It's real simple. Frozen fruit and some vanilla unsweetened oat milk. I have a Ninja blender, so it really gets the job done. I also put some super fruit fiber in there, a super fiber plus fruit in there from Bellway. Fiber is really great. It's a great way to start off your day because one, it gets your stuff moving. You wanna poop before the gym. I always try to poop before the gym. I actually already had my morning poop.
Oh.
So I woke up, whatever I ate yesterday was like high in fiber. I used to put chia seeds in my morning smoothie, but now it's just this because it's simple.
Chia seed pudding.
You ain't never had no chia pet pudding.
Chia seeds are also a really great way to add fiber to yourself. I usually put just like 8 ounces of fruit: mango, peaches, pineapple, and banana. This is sweet enough for me in the morning. I don't want to shock my system with sugar early in the morning. Literally, it increases your cravings for sugar specifically throughout the day. That morning is very important. You don't want to be eating the sugary cereals and all that stuff right in the morning. Anyway, I fill this up just past the fruit, and then I put a scoop of my fiber in.
There we go.
I'll add a little bit of water, enough to cover up the fiber. Now I'm gonna take my supplement. I do fish oil from Nature Made. I also need to take vitamin D3.
I need
and
that.
This is not me. I'm not trying to get you to buy these, ho. I think fish oil might be good, but you need to talk to your nutritionist first because you need to know where your levels are at, what you're deficient in. You don't want to be taking extra vitamins for no reason.
Right.
One, that's waste of money. Two, it could be like
Disrespectful to you.
literally together, vitamin D3 and fish oil, they do something so magical to my mood. I'm not as sad during the wintertime. Got my glass straw.
Put that down.
Yummy, yummy.
Perfect. Hey, there are 2 things that affect my efficiency in the gym. My energy, my willingness to get the work done, how hot it is in the gym. If it's hot and humid, oh my God.
Get me out of here!
I like to wear as little as possible. I understand now why people take their shirts off at the gym. Another thing is not going to the bathroom if I don't poop. I will say this over and over again. I can't go on a full stomach. Those are just the 2 things that I make sure. Before I go to the gym, I prep. I have my earphones. I always put these on. These are Shocks over-the-ear bone conduction headphones. Still hear your music without having something go inside your ear because when you're sweating and stuff like that, all that water getting trapped inside your ear gives you swimmer's ear, ear aches, and infections and all that stuff. I don't like it. Today, I'm gonna be doing like hip stuff. What is it called? Hip thrust with the barbell. So I'm bringing my barbell pad. I'm also going to be doing dips. 16 carriages. Recently maxed out on body weight dips. It's like, I think it's time to start doing weighted dips. Finally got a belt. Attach plates to it so you can add weight. to my dips. I also bring my over-the-ear headphones because sometimes it do be too loud in the gym. And when I'm walking on the treadmill, because today my cardio is 12 through 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? 30 minutes on that treadmill and it's loud as hell. I be needing like some of these. These don't cut it no more. And that's it, sister. Let's go to the gym. It's time to do the stretch routine. Yay, we're stretching, sister. This is my favorite part of my workout because it just warms up the muscles and it helps prevent those injuries in the gym. You don't want to shock your body with too much weight. Stretching before the gym, you want to do something called dynamic stretching.
Oh, what does that mean, girl?
Continuous movements instead of holding a pose for like a minute or whatever. That's something you can do like after your workout. But before, I like to start off with these dynamic toe touches, just up and down, up and down, up and down, reaching, girl, for that apple pie in the sky, sister. Okay, reach all the way up, stretch that whole body. You get some ankle stretches there. You get some back stretches. It's just really good. Then I open up and I do lunges side to side. Really great for them hamstrings, sister. I really try to ease myself into it. Make sure I'm not stretching past, the point of no returns. But I do want to get a deep stretch and I want to be so intentional about the movements that I'm making. I'm breathing through this whole thing. I just want to make sure muscles are getting the adequate oxygen to complete these movements. So I just do this until I feel my muscles kind of loosen up. There will be a moment where you're like, oh, okay. You like don't feel the stretch anymore. Now this movement, I don't even know what to call it. I guess it's just kind of like rotation. I don't know, girl. This feels so good. I think I saw a video where somebody said one of the first motions to go as you get older is this specific kind of rotation. Damn. So you should probably keep stretching to keep that. Anything in motion stays in motion, that whole deal. I do this and I try to get as deep into the stretch, I guess, as possible. It's actually hard. When you get your arm up to the top like that, it's a little hard to get it further past, but that rotation stretch is really great. This one really gets my lats, obliques on the side of my body. Now we're gonna move on to stretching these legs, sister. Really important, especially if you're doing leg day, but I do this entire sequence no matter what my workout is for the day. I don't know if they're called knee-ups, but I call them knee-ups. Really stretches out those hamstrings. It gets the booty loosened up. Then I do these ankle pulls. This is a dynamic stretch for the quads. If you did a leg day like the day before, this feels so good. Oh my God. So I'm just walking and breathing all the way through and I'm making sure I really pull on those ankles. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of these sits. This is more about the ankles and about that Achilles heel. Make sure those tendons are nice and loosened up. I only do like a couple of those and then it's on to the next. This is a chest stretch. I didn't do this for the longest time and then I would go and do dips, chest presses or whatever, and I would have pain in the middle of my sternum. I've only gotten into stretching because I would experience pain and small injuries in the gym. And I looked up like how to prevent that. They were like, stretch. So I started stretching. This really gets your chest going. Do not skip that. This right here, I don't even know, girl. I don't even know if I'm doing this one correctly. It kind of looks awkward, but I feel like it stretches out my hamstrings. So I just do that on both sides. I look ridiculous. I feel like I look like a sloth trying to climb a tree, sister. It's good as hell. Oh my God, just pull that whole body back. That really gives you a nice stretch in that lower back, the mid back as well, and those hamstrings. It just feels good. The girls, don't be paying attention to their Achilles heel or the tendons around your ankle and your feet. Those are really important if you're going to be doing squats, jumping around or running or walking or doing your cardio. You gotta stretch those feet, those toesies. I just put my toes up on a wall and then I push my knee forward towards the wall. I also gotta rotate them wrists, rotate them ankles. And I actually do some of these stretches throughout my workout. If I'm feeling a little tension, I'm like, okay, I know exactly which stretch to use. Okay, we're all done with stretching.
Thank God.
Now, we in the gym. Finna get this workout in. I start off by putting on my gloves because I'm a princess sister. I don't want no calluses on my hands.
Period.
So I do that. I also make sure I clean off all of my equipment. People be sweating. It's an easy way to contract some kind of skin rash. Wipe your stuff off after you finish with it. Make sure you wipe it off before you use it. But these are lat pull downs. These are great for your back. Oftentimes you can feel this one more in your triceps and in your arms than in your back, but you just have to figure out what grip is right for you and look at videos. You'll play yourself working out the wrong muscle group. Once I started with this neutral grip, my back just looked a lot better. I felt like my back started growing. I do 3 sets. Literally just 3 sets. I'm not doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets. No, I do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, lifting light enough to where I can at least do 8 of those reps and heavy enough to where I can't do more than 12. And that's how I determine the weight every single time. It's really like a balance kind of situation. Once I figure that out, by the third set, I'm struggling and it feels good. And I feel like I got like a really good, you know, pumping. Now we're gonna do barbell hip thrust. Girl, I used to be able to only do like 90 pounds on this hoe. Now I'm doing like over twice as much as that. And I think I can even go higher than this, but I'm trying to be safe. Listen, I'm the only person here. I don't have a coach with me that's telling me like, oh, this is too much or whatever. So I wanna avoid injury at all costs. So there is no ego lifting in what I do. I'm not here to lift some crazy amount of stuff because I need to impress somebody. No, I'm here to work out, build my body, and be safe about it. I loaded up to what I know I can take, what I can do with good form. If you can't do it with good form, you should stop because you're gonna just injure yourself. I load this up to what I can, and I challenge myself every once in a while by putting an extra 5-10 pounds on there. I do have a barbell pad. I don't know if you can see it. You can't really see it, but you'll see it in a different shot to protect my hips and my groin area, sister, because I've had some real doozies with this exercise. I just pump straight up, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is a lot. You know, you gotta be confident sometimes to get this workout in. One, the movement is a little awkward, but also it's a lot of setup and you wanna look like you know what you're doing and all that stuff, but guess what? Nobody cares.
We do not care.
Like if you think people are watching you, they probably are.
What?
But they probably don't care that much. It's not that serious, and you just shouldn't care. Even if they did care. Girl, this is about you and your journey. So go ahead and look up a video on the form and try your best, period. But yeah, I make sure I get 8 to 12 reps with this. This is really good for the glutes. This gets the booty popping.
Big boobs.
Skimped on working out my booty for the longest time because I felt like I had a big butt already. But you need all your muscles to be strong because they support each other. Started working out my butt and I feel like it got a little bit more toned, you know what I'm saying? And again, I only do 3 sets. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. This is also a really great exercise for your back. This is a seated row. This gets that, I wanna say mid back. I really like movements that work out your lats. It's like one of my favorite, that and bicep curls, because I really see how I've gotten stronger over time. There were times where I couldn't do as much weight as I'm doing now. Again, I do like a neutral grip pull bar, as opposed to the, I don't know, the traditional one where you have to do like overhand or underhand. This is kind of like on the sides. Now, these are cable tricep push downs. This just helps your literal triceps, like the muscle in the back. People be thinking you need to only work out them biceps to get like big arms, but in order to get like an arm going, you need to work out all parts of your arm. The shoulder to the tricep to the bicep.
All of it.
I don't even know if I have great form. I be having to look up a video every single time because I forget. Yeah, sometimes I just gotta practice in the air, sister, and I get that down. This right here, girl. This one I'll be scared of every single time, but then when I do it, I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. As your legs get stronger, you can do a lot more. There's a whole bunch of stuff with this one with like the placement of your feet that work out various parts of your leg. Like the higher you go up, the more hamstring it is. Turn your toes out, you kind of work your inner thigh. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Look up what you are interested in and whatever. I kind of just do something in the middle every single time. I just want to make sure it's challenging. Now it's time for my favorite tricep workout, which are dips. Dips do a lot for everything. It's like chest, arms, like you have to have some stability in your core. I've been doing these weighted dips because I maxed out on my body weight dips. Now I just add like a 25-pound plate. I be seeing people do 45 pounds, 90 pounds. I'm like, dang, you strong as hell. I can only do 25 for now. You know what I mean? To get those 8 to 12 reps in. On that third set, trying to get to even like 10 reps with this is difficult, but I make sure I go all the way down. I make sure I keep my chest up. I make sure I'm controlling on the way down. You don't want to just like drop. I'm breathing throughout the entire thing. This used to injure me. I had the worst form. Don't be ashamed. Look up them videos, even if you right there next to the machine. Look up a video. This is really great. I just do 3 sets of that, 8 to 12. And then we do these babies. I always loved these. This, when you really get that crunch in, you know what I mean? And you really put enough weight on there and you get the form down where you're pulling the rope over your head, kind of like that. Oh my God, it really works out your abs. And by the last few reps, it's serious, and that's what you kind of want. You don't want to be playing yourself when you're in the gym. You want it to be a challenge. So if you're not feeling challenged, you're wasting your time. You might as well be at home. This really feels like I'm getting my quote-unquote money's worth with the workout. Then finally, I do my cardio. I'm doing 12 through 30 today. So I just pump up the incline to 12 at a speed of 3, and we just walk for 30 minutes. I'll watch some TV, TikToks, girl, I'll listen to music. Sometimes I'll be tired of everything and I'm just overstimulated, so I just take my take my earphones out and I just walk without listening to anything. Yeah, sometimes I just want to listen to the footsteps. But after 30 minutes, I'm sweating and it's time to go. Ice, banana, oat milk. Girl, just pour that in there. Protein powder, I do like a scoop and a half. I'm not really all that precise about it, but put that in there. 1, 2, scoop of peanut butter powder, like less fat and all that stuff. Good. Then I top it off with water. And then we blend that hoe up.
This is the finishing touch of the smoothie. That's the finishing touch. About to try my smoothie.
Girl, it's a different day. I done did the workout. I deleted the last part of the footage where I drank my protein shake. Y'all don't need to see me drink it to believe that I drunk it, but I do be having my protein shake at the end of my workout day, like right when I get back. It don't really matter when you do it, I guess, when you drink it, but I'll just get it out of the way. It's nice to have with my lunch, which today I ran out of my meal prep, which on those days, I go to Costco, I do my grocery shopping so that I can prep for the next day. I'm gonna make chicken and veggies, but I also pick up one of their to-go meals. Like Costco has some really great options. I usually just get the chicken sandwich. They usually have like a chicken sandwich that is cut up real nicely. I eat half of that for lunch, half of that for dinner. It's like $15, so it's like $7 a meal. Hey, I feel like it's economical. I also switched up my protein shake. I don't know if you can really tell, but I don't have the chocolate stuff anymore. I actually use vanilla protein powder now because people were scaring me. People were fear-mongering me on TikTok about chocolate protein powder, which I thought it was really tasty, but I have a vanilla situation now and I actually season it. Oh, somebody black came up with that. I started seasoning my situation because, well, it's fall time and I really like the pumpkin chai flavoring. So I put a little allspice in there, some cinnamon, cardamom, something else, cinnamon, cardamom, allspice, and nutmeg. And then I have me kind of like a little chai latte.
That's right.
I put some bananas in there as well. It's like 40 grams of protein. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I don't know. I thought this would be helpful in some kind of way, at least for you to see my stretch routine, to get a little bit more of an understanding of like truly what I'm doing in the gym. It takes about an hour altogether. It's like an hour and however long my cardio is. So an hour 15, hour 10, I'm in and out. And it's just something I do 5 times a week. Boom, 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 boom. When you get into the groove of it, you don't feel like you're doing too much because it is just an hour. You go and you leave. If you meal prep, eating is so simple and easy. And then you just keep stacking days, turn it into weeks, turn it into months, 3 months in, you're gonna be like, okay, my body looks I look different. I'm a different person. My energy, my body, everything is aligning on a different plane. A year in, you're locked in. You're locked in for real. But again, hope you enjoyed this video. I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.